Well, it's hot as hell here in Washington. It's August, man, and we just sweat our butts off. But I'll show you how to get some cool cash from Washington. From now until the end of August, I'm giving a 50% discount on my hottest book, 25 of the hottest government programs that everybody should know about. See, these are programs nobody's telling you about, And actually, this year, the government's giving out over $21,000 to every family in these programs. So these are the best 25 programs that every family should know about. And I'm discounting it at 50% until the end of August. I mean, these are things like how to get free help with your, credit card debt, or free help with your student loans, or money to put in a new air conditioning system, up to $5,000 or something like that, right? Or $8,000 to train for a new job, or missing money, like we found $1,500 for my mother-in-law, right? So there's all these programs. These are the best, whether it's free legal help, helping you start a business. These are the 25 best programs to get money to do almost anything you want. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. And that's what you need in days like today. You need cold, cool cash. Well, you're prompt and even early.
Well, it's better to be early.
Yeah, where's home? Where are you from?
I am from the Bay Area. I'm living in, I don't know if you know it, it's a place called Antioch, California.
Antioch?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's close. It's not that far from San Francisco or Oakland. We're like about like 30 minutes away.
Oh, really?
Or
Cool.
no, like 40 minutes away.
So do you work in San Francisco, or just...
No, I don't work in San Francisco. I work in a place called Walnut Creek.
Ah.
Right now I do like security. I've been doing that for a while. But yeah, and I knew who you were. I remember seeing you like a long time ago when I was like, would you say younger, when I seen you commercials and stuff. But I was like, this guy can't be real.
Oh yeah, I'm real. Yep.
And then I'm like, well, if this stuff is like how you say it is, then I'm trying to figure out what I need to get to.
Yeah.
I've been looking at your stuff on YouTube, and then I saw you say you had this opportunity, so I said, let me jump on it and find out.
Oh, that's nice. Well, I hope I could help somehow. So what are you trying to do?
There's a couple of things. I'm going to try to get this through real quick. The first thing I was trying to do is look into trying to start a business as far as like, there's two things I had. There was an idea as far as like, I know people in my family that already do this for a living. They pretty much help old people and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Like people that are on their way, when they need help, but what's it called, the convalescence homes,
right?
Like that type of stuff. So I was thinking like, well, I got family who did that, and I wouldn't mind helping out people. My mother also wanted to she's been working for years, and she kind of want to get out of that. So we want to get into that, maybe like
start your own. Would this be for in-house help or what?
Or I was thinking about trying to get, because we knew somebody who was doing it when they came to mentally disabled people, and they bought a house and they had like help people come there and stuff. So I thought maybe looking into like starting that, and then maybe help my family do that. And then that was one of the things I wanted to try to do. That's like the thing I kind of try to do. But another thing I was trying to do is I have a lot of ideas that are kind of like might be a good app or something. But I don't have. So I wouldn't mind working with somebody on those, because if you have to, like, if you give somebody an idea and they could be able to use it, and they help, that can help me start getting money other than working what I'm doing, because I'm tired of doing this type of work. And because I told my mother, because I still pretty much stay with her because it's easier on me and her.
Right. Oh, definitely. Yeah.
And then I'm trying to help my sister too, because she went to school, and like the trap that happens is she started going to school trying to, college and stuff, and now she got this debt, student loan debt. So I want to help her get rid of that, So that's what I was trying to do, like trying to figure out how to start one of those convalescence homes.
Right.
Or talk to somebody that can, I got these ideas, like a couple ideas that might be good apps.
Right.
And so I could get some money to do that, and then do the real thing that I want to do is design like my own type of clothing and stuff like that. Because I've been always wanting to do that. I just didn't know how to do that. I didn't know how to do that, so that's what I've always been trying to learn how to do is that. And then even I thought about even trying to help people. It's gonna be regular, like this regular clothes,
Yeah, I found that there's an interesting website, a crowdfunding website just for clothing, for an idea. So if you have an idea, you send it to them, and they put the idea on their website to see if it's of interest, and then if it is, then they manufacture it, and you have a partner to do that,
Okay.
And that's interesting. I mean, what goes through my mind as you're saying all this, I mean, you have 15 things you want to do, and the last one was the one they really want to do. So that's...
Well, like I said, the last one I really want to do, and I think I could still do, but I really want to get a business on my own so I can have money. I'm just tired of working for people and not going nowhere. And I just see that I know people that do this, and I'm willing to, spend time working for something that belongs to my family, because I was even thinking about going to your website and trying to figure this stuff,
I mean, okay, let's go down the senior stuff, okay? I mean, at least in my mind, and I'm very biased. I don't know what the word. I can't figure out what the hell worked for me. So, but I'll give you. We all struggle. We really don't know until you do it. But if it seems to me that the market is certainly there in one way or another. It sounds like if you're going to do a facility, that is probably could be 6 months, a couple of years away. To get all that in. And so if we stay with that, why don't you do that as a contractor for other people? In other words, it's sort of like TaskRabbit or if you look at care.com, and so they're hiring people like that, but it's on contractual basis. So if you want to understand that industry without having to invest and have all the problems of a place, it may be interesting just to try to get, business and help, individual help, like I think you said your mom does now, right?
Well, she don't, but I got like family members that do that for a living.
I see they do. For a living. Yeah. So would you want to do it for a living or not?
Well, the thing is, I would like to do it. I think it'll be. I don't mind helping people.
Yeah.
And the thing was, I wanted to be pretty much. I'm trying to find a way to, because I was even thinking about, when I watched one of your things, I was thinking about even trying to start trying to do the dog scooper thing.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Scoop or anything like that. But I just thought that'd be maybe something that I could do, because I know it's not many. Or at least I feel like it's not many places for people to go that are that. And if I know that it's a family thing, I want to put the time in to do that, and so I can be able to worry. Because if I feel like I'm doing time for that, then and it's just making money with that, I could probably, use my other time.
Well, see, to me, something like the dog thing. I mean, there's like 15 different businesses in dog. I'll send you I did a complete report on that. That tells you all the things. So I mean, you could dog house it, kind of thing. And people are making 30, 40 grand a year doing that, but it's home, and it doesn't. You could be doing other things too. That's what's sort of interesting about that. And it takes no capital. It takes nothing. To start that, For the business of having a place, wow, you got rules.
Not to cut you off.
Yeah.
I got like 3 minutes left.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I was just saying. That's all I was trying to say. We got 3 minutes.
Oh, okay. And that's a long way thing. And if it's something you're really not, you don't see a long-term career, it's something to do to make you get faster to what you really want to do, that seems a little too involved in that.
Okay.
Unless you want to do it just as a, if you go on care.com and give yourself available to, go to people's home and help people who have disabilities, and that may be an interesting way besides security to make money, and you're not working for a corporation, you're working for yourself. See, you're a freelancer kind of thing. So it's more flexible.
Yeah.
Yeah, than a normal job. So if you look at TaskRabbit, Care, there's a bunch like that you could get gigs like that are more flexible for you to put in, time and work when you want to, if you want, to do that. See, there's so many other ways to make money like that nowadays without having this noose around your neck that you got to be somewhere all the time.
Yeah, because I was even thinking about, for the time being, I was trying to maybe even do paper route, maybe.
Right.
To try to get out of that, but I still gonna need some, because I'm just trying to find a way to.
Yeah. Well, let me send you a list of all kinds of things like that. Okay. And that would be a good place to start like that, because, boy, getting a building, unless you really think that this is your vocation forever, it seems like a little too much energy. Now the apps,
Go ahead. Can I do one more thing?
Yeah.
Okay. So you say you're gonna look into that. What about a person who's trying to get far as ideas that might be good?
Yeah, there are websites. They may be not around anymore, but let me look. And email me if you don't hear from me in a day or two, about app websites where you could put your idea on a website to raise money for it. See, in other words, there are places where
30 seconds.
Yeah, you got a website idea, you put it on there, they say, hey, yeah, I'll invest in that, and then you get the money, and then the computer people say they'll do it, and it takes care of the whole process for you.
Okay.
Okay, so shoot me an email, and
I'll do it right now.
And when you don't hear from me in a day or two, just beat on me, okay, Brian, because I'm an old fart and I forget stuff.
I really appreciate you taking a little time out to talk to me. I got 4 seconds, so.
Take care.
Your session has ended. Please take a moment to rate this session.
I know I could find you free money and help to do almost anything you want to do in life, but I gotta prove it. You gotta ask me about it, yeah. And let me show you. Actually, I've turned out to be America's #1 free money researcher. Man, I have more credentials in this thing than anybody else in the world. I'll show you stuff that financial experts will never even dream of. I'll also show you alternative sources of money. This isn't traditional stuff. This is non-traditional stuff that nobody's telling you about. And I guarantee it 100%. You don't like what I send you? Man, I'll give you every penny back. I don't want you to be fooled or tricked or feel taken advantage of. I know this stuff can help you. And that's why I want to at least get you to try it. Also, you know what? I have a better record at the Better Business Bureau than Bill Gates. That's right. I have 0 unsatisfied complaints. So try it. Let me help you. I know I can. I got so much experience doing this. Man, I got to share it with you. Okay, I put together a report for you. It's about 15 pages, and that's just a start because I have links to a whole bunch of other sources for you, for your business in Georgia that you're trying to grow. And here's the place to start. I show you in your county government, right there in Walker County, they have a special office just for entrepreneurs, and they have some programs there, particularly training programs. So I would check in there first because you get money to train yourself, employees, and things like that. Find out about it, and actually they even may know other things. So locally, that's the place to do. And I have the address and the website number, who to contact there. Contact them, tell them you're a small business in the area and you want help. See, all these local offices and government and states and whatever, they want you to succeed because if you grow, you're going to hire people. And if you hire people, that means less people on welfare and people are supporting themselves and everything. So they have every motive in the world to help you grow your business. So and they're local, so contact them first. Okay, the other thing too is I gave you the office of the local business development center. Now it's over at the college there, the Richards College. And they get grants. There's professors and other researchers over there that get grants from the government to help you with any kind of management problem. You're not sure how to market on the internet. You need legal help. You need accounting. You need help with doing financials or anything, you're looking for money, anything, PR, publicity, you want to sell overseas, all this kind of stuff is available and they're for free. So contact them, and if they're not close enough for you, I gave you the website there of how to find other ones in your area because there's a network all over the state of these that are getting grants to help you. And here's a listing of the things they say they could do. Okay, find sources of capital, budgeting, business, financial and marketing, business plans, certifications maybe you need, financial projections, government procurement, international trade, loan packaging, investment proposals, marketing plans and research, operation policies, procedures and reviews, succession planning. See, all this stuff that you would go out and spend hundreds or thousands of dollars on, that you don't have to, because these people are trained, they're experts, they're not government employees. These are experts that are getting grants from the government to do this service. Okay, another thing is the rural. Because you're in a small area in Georgia, there's special programs just for rural development. Everybody's moving to the city. It's like China. They're leaving the country and going to the big cities to work in factories. Well, that's happening too. So we're trying as a country to keep jobs in rural areas. So there's special programs in there. And I show you who to contact in Athens, Georgia about that, these programs, and a listing of all the programs. And look at all of them, advanced biofuel payment. I don't even know what a lot of these things are. Distance learning and telecommunication grants, community connect grants, business and industry loan guarantees, manufacturing assistance program, value added producer grants, socially disadvantaged grants, rural economic development and grant programs. Man, see, there's 2 dozen programs there. Also, your Georgia state government in Atlanta. I show you a listing of all the small business programs there. Contact them there. First of all, look at the programs. You'll see everything: a small business credit initiative, microloans, loans just for Atlanta, green loans, innovative entrepreneurs, rural business loans, angel investor tax credits, foundations in Georgia. See, these people there, again, want to help you. That's what they're there. Look at that website. Contact somebody there to see how you might be able to help. See, you really have, it becomes a people business. The internet is out of date, like books have become out of date. The internet gets out. There's so much on the internet. We're doubling our knowledge every 13 months nowadays, so nobody could keep up on it. So the best thing to do is contact somebody down there, so you get somebody who knows all this stuff to get cut through it for you. What was interesting thing about the Georgia thing too, they have special sections. They'll show you programs for people who are women, minorities, veterans, and youth. Young people, like under 18 years of age. Look at all the programs there for young people who want to start businesses. Like Retire at 21, Young Entrepreneurs, Girl Talk Inc., Building Young Entrepreneurs, Youth Entrepreneurs in Georgia, Youth Biz, Go Build Georgia. All these, are just for young people to start businesses in Georgia. I mean, that's cool. Then I tell you about alternative sources of loans that people don't realize. I'll show you, if you're really interested in an SBA loan, I have a short video there that shows you how you don't have to hire an accountant or anybody else or a professional to find out. I show you who to contact, how to find out how to get the best rate for an SBA loan without spending hundreds of thousands of dollars for consulting services. Then I show you how to get a loan for zero interest. That's right. See, there's a lot of money out there for people who are not real rich and need business money, and these are provided by nonprofit organizations or whatever. I show you there. Or also the community development banks. I show you how to find them in your area there, because they have loan money for business that is more flexible and less interest rate. And here's another one for low-income entrepreneurs, another one, ACCION, ACCION. And then next you download, there's a report that you could download that I gave you the link from here of all the major sources of money and help to start a business, because it's astounding. I mean, what's out there. I mean, you get someone to come on from a consultant for free for a half a day just to evaluate your whole business. You can get $5,000 to like go overseas and find customers. You get government attorneys to collect on your bad checks that somebody sent you in a business. Well, here's another thing. I looked at the business you have and the products and things like that. They look like good consumer products. And what you should consider is getting government contracts. Now, a government contract is better than a grant. A grant is, you're lucky if you find one, two, or whatever, and it takes so much work and you can't do it again. But a contract, once you learn the system of getting a contract, you get it over and over and over again. That's what's cool. So I have videos there of who to find locally to get a government contract, and even how to they have grant money to give you to figure out how to get contract money. Wow. I mean, getting a government contract, what I say is like going elephant hunting. When you bag one of those, you got meat for a long time. My sister does that. She frames things for the government down somewhere in the middle of Virginia in a garage. $1 million of business, over and over again. So it's a wonderful business. Now, you on the web, it looks like selling. I got another download there of 25 people that I've interviewed who sold products like you on the web, and how they've done it and the tricks and everything. So I don't know where you are, if you're on things like Etsy or Amazon and things like that, or even eBay. I show you people there explain how they do it. The most important way sometimes is learning from other people who are already done it. So there's 27 video interviews of people who have used the internet, and these people are wonderful. I mean, in 6 months they were able to give up their job, and the job they hated, and live full time for what they're doing. Then I also gave you 25 government programs in the state of Georgia to help you pay bills and expenses while you're trying to start a business. Okay, check them out. All the contact information is there. Everything from helping you pay your rent or your mortgage or your utility bills or your phone bills or missing money, all kinds of things. Go through that list, see what's relevant to you to go on. And I think I probably overwhelmed you, or not. But I think the most important thing to make sure you're not missing a lot of obvious things is that county office I gave you, your state office, and the Small Business Development Center. And then because you're on the internet, look at those videos of the 27 people. Now, we also get to talk about crowdfunding and things like that, because that's another source of income, and it doesn't require financial statements, doesn't require a credit check, knowledge, or anything. So when you get bored or you need more help, let us know and we'll get you into that. Yes, hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, good. So, you're a day trader now?
Well, I'm trying to be, transitioning to be. The aim.
And what do you do now? Besides, you say transition, you have another career now, or what?
Well, I was trying to make a smooth transition from IT to trading, but you know how it is when one of your jobs gets interrupted early.
Right. So you got to scramble now.
Yeah, that's what it is. I'm scrambling.
Yeah. Well, where do you live? Where do you live now?
I'm in Alabama right now.
Montgomery?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, for trading, I think you had 2 or 3 items. One was trading, one was fixing up a house, and the other one was living expenses, correct?
Yeah, one of those 3 or all of them will be a tremendous help.
Okay. Well, let's get into it so we don't waste time. Trading money to trade, that's tough, at least from government programs. That's going to have to be private things, you know. That's going to probably have to be, you know, some fat cat who's too lazy to learn how to day trade. and you could use his money to do it and learn for him, you know. That's the only kind of option I would see. It's hard to any program that I've come across. I mean, I don't know everything either, but you know, to say, hey, yeah, I want to learn this stuff and need money to lose to learn it, and that's tough. Now, maybe training may be possible, you know. So that's a possibility. There's training money available. If you call 211 locally and ask for the local career one-stop. Okay, so career one-stop. They, you know, now that you're looking for work, you could get up to $10,000 to like train for a new skill. So, and depending on where you live, I'm not sure what Alabama is, what they have there, but even for entrepreneuring and things like that. I mean, you could get money to live on while you're training, or even training money. You know, maybe you want to take a course in day trading and it costs $5,000 or something like that. You know, that there may be money there for that. And that's a state and federal program, and they're called Career One Stop in your local area. That's what I would think of. The other way is finding fat cats. You can actually. I mean, there are angel investors now. You know that if you go to angel, I think it's .org or .com. I mean, there's a database of people. You can find all the people in Alabama who want to invest in stuff. You know, they're looking for startups and other entrepreneurs or whatever to invest in. And you could go to their meetings and stuff like that and see how that process works is another thing that may be of help. Now, the far as money to live on, what I'll do, I'll send you a list of 25 programs in the state of Alabama that give you extra spending money. In other words, this is everything for maybe you get tight on your rent or mortgage and things like that, or utility bills, or you know, just extra cash that you forgot about the government has for you. All these, it's sort of what I put together as the top 25 government programs for every state. So I'll send you that, and then what that means that, you know, you got to do some work on your side. Go through that list, contact everyone, you know, and see what happens. But, you know, the other thing, back to the Career One Stop, I think that is worth investigating anyway. You want to make a career move, right?
Right.
So that's, maybe now's the time. If you lost your IT job or something, this is the good time to maybe at least bounce off from these people at this office what other kind of options may be of interest. I mean, I don't know, but, you know, even a massage therapist, and go become anything. I mean, just, you don't even know what to ask for because you don't know what's there. But you're in a good position now to realize that they have money to train you to do something, you know. And that would be more. They may even have a list of all the different kinds of schools that you could go to that they'll pay for. See, and that may be interesting. You know, just to see what that is, because you know somebody's going to pay for it. You know, and you know. Something career, it sounds like, you know, day trading and all this kind of stuff. You want to be more, you know, like an investor or something, really control your own shop by doing something. Is that right?
Right.
Yeah. So that would become now for housing, fixing up money. Do you own a home?
Yeah, I'm renting it out though.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, that's cool. Now there is, as a homeowner, then there are like 4 or 5 places to check because it's not only HUD, but it is the first place I go. Go to your state capital. I forget what the state capital is in Alabama. Is it? What's the state capital?
It's Montgomery.
Okay, Montgomery. Say if you go, well, actually go Google this. Put Housing Authority, Alabama. And you'll see the State Housing Authority. These are the people that have housing money from the state government to buy houses, fix up houses. And actually, you start looking at those programs, and you already have a rental property. There may be something that will spark you to see an opportunity there in real estate. Maybe they have a bunch of houses trying to get rid of, so you know how to get them fixed up and rented and turned around and things like that. That may be something that may be more possible to get money for than the day trading, but I don't know. But that would be the place to start there. But don't stop there. You also want to, if you call 211. 211 is a clearinghouse of nonprofit organizations, government programs, and all this stuff in a database that researchers will find nonprofits that have fix-up money, to fix up houses. So that's a good place to find that. But also contact your city government. Your city government, they have fix-up money to see where that is. If you don't know who to call or it's not obvious, just call the mayor's office. Just go to the top because they get all the crazy calls, and they know where to push you. Instead of you trying to figure it out on Google, you'll get 30 million websites and still won't get the right one because you don't know which one of those 30 million is the right one. So you got your city, your state, and your nonprofit organizations, and that's the fix-up money. Also, have you thought about using your home as a subsidized housing where the government pays your rent?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I still got to make some repairs.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's cool. Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, that's. Yeah. I mean, I think there's a good shot at that. Fix up money for that. And they're the main problems. I mean, it's all digging. For stuff. So you got those 3 places to start for housing. I'm going to send you a list of 25 places to start for extra spending money to live on while you're doing that. And what I'm going to send you, you're a hustler, and I'm going to send you 46 websites that have extra ways to make extra income. Even like your IT, you could be selling that service at home, remotely, just when you want to do it, stuff like that. Or
Hello?
Yeah, you still there?
Yeah, I got disconnected. I'm back, though.
Okay, sorry. Okay, I'm going to send you a listing of 46 websites that you could make money on with services, providing stuff for people or getting rid of extra stuff you don't need and all this stuff. It's an eye-opener. What's happening now online are platforms where you can make money on these platforms and it costs you nothing. Don't go online, at least in my mind. If anybody wants money up front for you to make money, walk away. These are websites that you sign up on. If you make money, you just give them a little piece. So that's how you want to work. You don't want to give anybody money up front. That's crazy because that means they're making money off you, not you making money off something. They don't care. What happens after they get the money. So I'll send you the 46 there, the top 25 there, and that will keep you off the streets for a few weeks. Okay.
All right. Thanks, man.
Okay. Sorry. Thank you so much. Take care now.
All right.
All right.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, yes.
Oh my God! You know what? Before we start, I know we only have 10 minutes, but I've got to say this. I have been watching you for 20 years.
Wow! God, that was before gray hair, huh?
You know what I mean? This is like, oh my like this older gentleman who had really given a lot of purpose and to his life by sharing his information with other people, and now I'm actually having a conversation with you. I'm just blown away.
Well, that's awfully sweet. That's nice to hear. Where are you out of, Shirley?
And thank you in advance.
Oh, thank you. That's nice to hear. Yeah, I mean, that keeps me going. Yeah, the frustrations of life are tough.
Can I ask
Yeah.
a personal question?
Yeah.
How old are you?
72, 73 now, I think.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
I want to be as energetic
Right.
and as impactful.
Well,
because I'm 60.
I don't know how impactful I am, but the energy comes from doing something you believe in. You know.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Where are you located, Shirley?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Ah, cool city. Okay. And so you had some setbacks, right? Are you working now, or what are you up to now?
I had a really bad fall last year.
Yeah.
Lost my face. Face
Oh,
down
wow.
on concrete. Lost my face.
Ooh.
Lost everything.
Wow.
Yeah. So long story short, because we only have 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I moved to Atlanta, Georgia. Currently living with my daughter.
Cool.
Start my life over again. And so what I'm doing now is I am working as a night auditor at a hotel. But I'm moving for purpose and passion, and I want to make a difference. I'm a former motivational speaker. I'm the former Mrs. Oklahoma.
Oh, cool.
The good news is I have my face back. I have my health back.
Wow.
I was in pain, like excruciating pain, 24 hours a day for like 6 months. And
Wow.
I was suicidal. I was so miserable.
Especially your face. I mean, you were in the beauty business, so that must have been rough. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
So the point I'm trying to make in all of this is I really want to make a difference. I want to be like you. I want to travel, get involved in real estate. I want to encourage seniors to refine, not retire.
Yeah, no, I believe that. Well, my instinct, what are you, like in 40s now or something, or what?
What am I, what?
You in your 40s now?
No, I'm 60.
Oh, really? Oh, cool. Well, then you got at least 30 more years to screw around with, right? So you got a long time. I mean, that's how I feel. I feel I got 20, 30 more years and you know, lots to do yet. Well, here's off the top of my head. Yeah, and I'm guessing like hell. I don't even know what the hell to do myself. You know, I know what I want to do, but what works is completely different from what I want to do. So many more times now because the world is changing. And it is just upside down. Nobody knows what works. I think that is the key. And that's good.
Okay.
So that's why I would think, number one, don't spend money to try to learn what to do, because they don't know either. And like I say, real estate, if you have money, I mean, it doesn't sound like you want to be Donald Trump or a real estate, multi-mega person or something. It sounds like for investment. So I would put that aside unless you're really looking for a place to live. And I'll send you some starting places for money, like, to get back in the game, at least personally. Because otherwise, anything takes a lot of work, I feel. I mean, you were a successful, Miss Oklahoma. So it you know how much concentration, it all takes. And you learn how to feed yourself again, so that's great, right? So you got that on. There's a lot more things to do. I think maybe instead of a night stuff like that, I think there's a lot of ways you could do with those skills online through gigs, and I'll send you a list of those kinds of things. I mean, I hire people I never see all over the world, and I think that's so easy to do nowadays. Are you interested in training at all or something like that? I mean,
I'm interested in teaching people.
Okay.
My big thing was helping seniors become more financially literate, and also teaching them how to make money and become entrepreneurs, because everybody's petrified of running out of money.
Exactly.
When you're a senior, money is a big
Absolutely.
issue.
That's why I think you're right. I mean, my instinct is not financial planning, because they don't have a lot of fucking money, So it's it's income generating, and I think there's more ways now to income generate than ever before, with platforms that are going out right now and all kinds of things. I mean, like you can be a pet sitter and make 30, 40 grand just in your home, and see what the platforms do now. They take care of all the marketing, they take care of the accounting, they take care of all this other stuff that stopped a lot of people earlier from doing things. So that, I mean, what I would do is it's getting feedback from seniors. I would get, because that's the key. You could do a seminar on anything, you don't know what the hell it should be. That's why I could do a book on anything. I don't know what the hell the title should be. So the faster you get out to give any kind of seminar to seniors on anything related, the faster this thing will go. If you try to think of what the best thing it is, I mean, you and I could do all day, and that really won't tell us what it is until people are sitting in the audience and say, "Hey."
Because I used to do motivational speaking, leadership development training.
Well, that's great.
So speaking is easy for me, effortless, and is my passion.
But it's what people want to hear. In other words, what is, I mean, like I love speaking too, but I mean, I can't even draw flies. I mean, it's tough. I mean, you have to say things and in the words and the jargons. It's like getting elected. They all say the same thing, but how do you pinpoint what is really in their mind and have the answer to that in a logical way? Don't forget one thing to do that. You could do a seminar at any public library. You could have set up a room for free. They'll give you a room for free to do anything and market your seminar. Another thing is maybe contact you have a credential, of being Miss and the struggle in life, that the area office on aging, they would have a list of senior groups and things like that, for you to get going. There's also an elder care hotline. If you just go Google elder care hotline and get their number and call them up, and they'll switch at the Atlanta people in there and find, or even getting, there'll be a list of groups. Also, if you look online for 211.org and for Atlanta, you could see nonprofit organizations that focus on seniors, and you could contact them to start giving lectures.
.org?
Yes, 211.org. And I'm gonna give you my email, okay? If you get stuck with what I said or whatever, and I'll send you some. And send me your email, so I'll send you some stuff right away.
Perfect. Now let me ask you just a couple of quick questions, because I've done my research on some of the stuff you offer. So can I ask you just a lot of quick questions?
You bet. Go ahead.
Okay, $350 to make $400K to help the world. It's something that you
that's a video. If you see the video, that's on. This is a smart lady, and what she does, because she's a nonprofit, you could get $10,000 a month free Google advertising. Whoops.
Your session has ended.